Hi, you have probably heard a lot about mental training for athletes and how it impacts their performance. But let me ask you this, how often have you thought about mental training for coaches? As coaches, you are the driving force behind your athlete's success. Yet, the emotional roller coaster you experience often goes unnoticed. The pressure, the highs and lows, the responsibility, it's all a part of your journey. But who's helping you manage your mental game? That's why, starting today and over the next 12 weeks, we are diving into something truly important: mental training for coaches. This series isn't about your athletes, it's about you. It's about equipping with the tools to manage your stress, sharpen your focus, and maintain emotional balance so you can perform at your peak and lead with confidence. Coaches, this is your time. Let's make the most of it. Today, I want to speak with you about a topic that often goes unnoticed in the coaching world: stress management for coaches. You are the backbone of your teams, the ones who strategize, motivate, and guide athletes to success. But in doing so, how often do you pause to ask yourself, how am I really doing? Today, I want to highlight why managing your stress is not just important but essential for your peak performance as a coach. Only when you are at your best, you can truly support your athletes in achieving theirs. Let's start by defining stress. Stress is your body's natural response to challenges or demands. A certain amount of stress is beneficial. It pushes us to perform better and achieve our goals. But when stress becomes chronic or unchecked, it can lead to burnout, irritability, physical health issues, and impaired decision making. As coaches, you are often so focused on the performance and well-being of your athletes that you fail to recognize the toll this takes on you. Stress for a coach can be deceptive. It sneaks in, accumulates, and begins to affect your ability to think clearly, connect with your team, and enjoy the very role you are so passionate about. Coaching is one of the most demanding roles in sport. A study titled "Stress Among Sports Coaches: A Systematic Review" highlights that coaches encounter multifaceted stressors related to their roles, often with limited support systems in place, which means coaches experience stress levels comparable to that of athletes, but with fewer resources to cope. Common stressors coaches face. Coaching is a demanding role that requires you to juggle multiple responsibilities, often under significant pressure. Here are some of the most common stressors coaches face. 1. Performance pressure. As a coach, you are always expected to deliver results, whether it's winning games, improving individual athletes, or meeting team goals. The pressure to perform is constant. On top of that, you are often working with limited time, resources, or both, which makes achieving these results even more challenging. 2. Emotional investment. For most coaches, every game feels personal. When your team wins, you feel on the top of the world. But when they lose, it can feel like a reflection of your own abilities. This deep emotional connection to outcomes can make it hard to separate your personal feelings from professional results, leaving you drained after tough games. 3. Balancing multiple roles. Coaching isn't just about tactics and training. You are also a mentor, a motivator, and sometimes even a counselor for your athletes. Whether it's helping someone through a slump, managing team dynamics, or addressing personal challenges, you are constantly switching roles, which can be overwhelming. 4. Work-life imbalance. Coaching demands long hours, constant travel, and dealing with emotional ups and downs of the jobs. This often spills over into your personal life, making it hard to fully switch off and be present for family and friends. Over time, this imbalance can take a toll on your relationships and overall well-being. 5. Organizational stressors. Beyond coaching your team, you are often responsible for administrative tasks like budgeting, securing resources, and managing relationships with club management or sports organizations. Juggling these duties can leave you feeling tired, especially when organizational demands conflict with what's best for your team. 6. Media and public scrutiny. If you are in a high profile coaching position, the spotlight can be relentless. Every decision you make is analyzed by the media and fans. When things go wrong, mistakes are magnified and criticism can come from every direction. This constant need to defend or justify your actions can create a significant mental strain. 7. Lack of professional development opportunities. The field of coaching is always evolving, but many coaches lack access to resources they need to grow and stay current. Without opportunities for professional development, you may feel unprepared to handle new challenges like incorporating the latest techniques or addressing emerging mental health concerns among athletes. 8. Isolation. Coaching can be a lonely job. The pressure of the role are unique, and few people truly understand what it feels like. While you are surrounded by your teams and colleagues, you may still feel isolated without peers who can offer support and empathize with your challenges. This loneliness can add to your stress. 9. Athlete welfare concerns. Many coaches take on the heavy responsibility of their athletes' well-being, both on and off the field. Whether it's dealing with injuries, mental health struggles, or personal problems, you are often the first point of contact. When resources for athlete support are limited, this responsibility can feel overwhelming and emotionally draining. I recently spoke to a coach who shared their experience. They said, "I didn't realize how stressed I was until I started yelling at my family for no reason. It was then I understood my stress wasn't just affecting me, it was affecting everyone around me." This story highlights how unchecked stress doesn't just impact your performance as a coach, it also affects your relationship and well-being. Recognizing these stressors is the first step towards managing them effectively. Ensuring that you can lead with clarity and balance both of your team and yourself. As a coach, managing stress isn't just about taking care of yourself. It's about being able to lead your team effectively. When stress goes unchecked, it can negatively impact your performance in ways that ripple out to everyone around you. Here's how. 1. Obstructs decision making. Stress makes it harder to think clearly, especially in high pressure situations. When your mind is overwhelmed, it's easy to second guess yourself, overthink simple decisions, or react impulsively. For example, during a tight game, you might struggle to adjust strategies quickly or miss an opportunity because you are too focused on the stress instead of the solution. Clear decision making is critical in coaching, and stress clouds that clarity. 2. Erodes relationships. When you are stressed, you are more likely to lose patience, snap at others, or miscommunicate. This can strain relationships with your athletes, assistant coaches, or even your family. For instance, if an athlete is underperforming, your stress might lead to criticize them harshly instead of offering constructive feedback. Over time, this can damage trust and connection both on and off the field. 3. Depletes your energy. Chronic stress takes a toll on your physical and mental energy. It can leave you feeling exhausted, distracted, or emotionally drained. When your energy is low, it's hard to bring your best self to practices, games, or team meetings. This can affect your ability to motivate, inspire your athletes who rely on your leadership to perform their best. Think about it this way. As a coach, you are like a pitcher of water, and your team and responsibilities are the cups that need to be filled. If you're running on empty, how can you provide what's needed for those who rely on you? Managing your stress allows you to stay focused, maintain strong relationships, and have the energy to lead effectively. By recognizing and addressing your stress, you set a powerful example for your athletes. It shows them that taking care of your mental and emotional well-being is not a sign of weakness, but a key part of success. Remember, a calm, composed coach leads to a calm, confident team. Managing your stress isn't just for your benefit. It's for the benefit of everyone you guide and support. Stress is a part of coaching, but it doesn't have to control you. Let's talk about practical solutions you can use to manage stress effectively and maintain your performance, both on and off the field. 1. Recognize and accept stress. The first step is to acknowledge the stress is normal and affects everyone, even the best coaches. Too often, coaches adopt a tough-it-all mindset, thinking they need to handle everything on their own. Recognizing stress isn't a weakness, it's a strength. When you admit that you are feeling stressed, you can take action before it spirals out of control. Self-awareness is your first tool for stress management. 2. Prioritize self-care. As a coach, you focus on your athlete's well-being, but your own self-care is just as important. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's essential. Here's how you can build a self-care routine that works for you. A. Make time for yourself. Set aside even a few minutes each day for yourself. Whether it's sitting quietly, reflecting, or doing something you enjoy, this personal time is essential to recharge and stay clear-headed amidst your busy schedule. B. Engage in a hobby. Find something outside of coaching that makes you happy. Whether it's gardening, painting, playing an instrument, or reading, hobbies help you relax, disconnect from work, stress, and spark creativity. C. Stay physically active. Regular exercise isn't just good for your body. It's a proven stress buster. Physical activity releases endorphins, which lift your mood and help you manage stress more effectively. Whether it's a jog, yoga, or a workout at the gym, make it a priority. D. Focus on nutrition and sleep. Eat well. Fuel your body with balanced meals. Avoid skipping meals or eating mindlessly, especially on busy days, as this can add to fatigue and stress. Get enough sleep. Aim for quality rest. A well-rested mind is sharper and better equipped to handle challenges. E. Practice mindfulness. Simple techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga can work wonders for managing stress. Even 10 minutes a day can help you feel calm and more focused. F. Spend time with loved ones. Connecting with family and friends is vital for emotional support. Sharing a meal, having a conversation, or enjoying a laugh with loved ones can remind you that there's more to life than the game. G. Set healthy boundaries. Learn to say no when your plate is too full. Protect your personal time and avoid overcommitting yourself. Healthy boundaries ensure you have the energy to focus on what truly matters. By prioritizing self-care, you will improve your well-being and set a great example for your athletes, showing them the importance of balance and resilience. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. 3. Build a support system. Coaching can sometimes feel isolating, but you don't have to do it alone. Building a support network can make a huge difference. Connect with fellow coaches. Sharing experiences, challenges, and advice with peers can provide valuable insights and help you feel less alone. Seek professional help. If stress feels overwhelming, consulting a sports psychologist or a counselor can provide tools that strategize to manage it effectively. Having a support system reminds you that you are not alone in this journey, and it gives you the strength to navigate the challenges of coaching. Coaching is a demanding role, but it's also one of the most rewarding. To continue giving your best to your athletes, you must first give your best to yourself. Remember, managing stress isn't about avoiding it, it's about mastering it. As the great Vinci Lombardi said, fatigue makes cowards of us all. Let's ensure that fatigue, whether physical, mental, or emotional, never holds you back. By prioritizing your own well being, you will lead your athletes with clarity, resilience, and heart. Thank you for your dedication to this incredible profession, and say yes to coaching with less stress and greater joy. Thank you.